Hey guys, welcome back to another review. My name is Steven and this is a brief review for the movie Don't Worry Darling. Let me preface this review with I did not see this movie for Harry Styles. He's definitely going to be a big draw though for the younger audiences for sure. However, this movie is sitting at a current 38% on Rotten Tomatoes if you care about that sort of thing, perhaps due to the controversy that was surrounding this movie. Alleged cast firings, on-set romances, and a lot of off-screen drama. I still feel a lot of people aren't aware of this movie, which means they probably aren't aware of that drama. So I kind of wonder how that controversy will affect the box office and or reviews. It definitely seems to be getting panned by the critics, perhaps because they're analyzing this movie now with a fine-tooth comb because of all the controversy surrounding it. So this is Olivia Wilde's second directorial feature, with the fun and impressive Booksmart being the first. Don't Worry Darling stars the fantastic Florence Pugh, the always talented Chris Pine, the usually solid Olivia Wilde, and Harry Styles. So this movie opens with the indoctrinated housewives already into their daily routine, sending off their husbands to work at the secretive Victory Project in a California post-World War II suburbia. Filmed in Palm Springs, California, this place is pretty much Palm Springs, and it looks amazing. The cinematography and the production design is definitely the highlight for this film for me. It's very bright, vibrant, and just beautiful. So the idea for this experimental town Victory comes from Frank, Chris Pine's character, who is kind of seen as like a cult leader or religious deity to the residents. And Chris Pine is great in this, but he's definitely underutilized. He's quite sinister from the start, and that's kind of it. But of course, he crushes it with his one-note performance. So Florence Pugh's character, Alice, begins to kind of question what's going on in this community and what exactly is this Victory Project, and she attempts to unravel the truth. And Florence Pugh is definitely the clear star of this movie. If you see this movie for any reason, it should be for her. Perhaps it's because she had a lot of scenes with her on-screen husband Jack, played by Harry Styles, so she really stood out. Yeah, Harry was just alright in this, but as the story progresses and he's given more to do, he lands a little flat. Perhaps Christopher Nolan knew how to direct him best in the movie Dunkirk. He didn't give him any lines to speak. Now, he's tolerable, but once you realize the tone that the movie is ultimately going for, maybe Shia LaBeouf would have been better after all. Anyway, the movie lingers on Alice's paranoia and mistrust quite long, often reverting to the same flashbacks or surreal motifs. And because the movie kind of lingers on something for that long, it's kind of at the expense of the pacing or plot progression. Once you get to the third act, given all that build-up, the big reveal falls short and was kind of predictable just after a short while. I'd say that the twist was a little disappointing, and with all the rising tension in that final act, it just comes to an abrupt end, which really leaves a lot to be desired, especially for a 2-hour movie. Yeah, for letter grade, I'd say it's right in the middle of the order, a C. I'd say it's a lot better than the overly criticized reviews might suggest, but it just felt a little undercooked, missing a lot of the groundwork for its intended premise. But I would see this movie again for Florence Pugh and the visuals alone, not Harry Styles. Alright guys, that's just a little brief review for the movie Don't Worry Darling. Controversy or not, I'd say it's still worth checking out. If you guys watched it until this point, appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next review.